Hey y'all, I'm glad you stopped by today. So the other day I posted a video about not wasting my business cards that were done wrong, and this is one of the things that came out of it. And so we're going to make a little journal, I don't know what they're called, a book plate. That's what it's called, a book plate. And I want to put it in here, and I didn't do a video on this. I'll probably make another one just so I can show you how I did it, but this is an accordion journal. I follow Dear Julie, and this is part of the challenge that we have to do. That's a requirement to finish the challenge on time. And so this is just plain copy paper weight, but it's scrapbook paper. And so I use this red in here in two different places, so I could tie in this page here. This is also scrapbook paper, but it is a little bit thicker. And so what I want to do is make a book plate and use this as part of the background, but to tie in with that. But I also need another piece to go with that. And I'm going to cut up this because these are actually going to fit in here perfectly. All right, this is the one that I'm going to use. And so we might not even use that red, but don't pass up looking at the cover of the cardstock that you get, because depending on what it looks like, you can use part of this too. So we're just going to cut this in pieces. Okay, this piece I will throw away, although you could very well save that piece right there, but I'm not going to. And I cut it crooked, so we'll probably end up using the other one. I do have a paper cutter, however, I just changed the blade, and for some reason it's cutting as if it's an old blade. And so it's kind of messing up my my papers. Okay, and this is a bit shiny, but I'm just going to cut them all up because we might use a different one of these blocks. And we're going to clean that up too. All right, okay. Because it's shiny, so I'm not really sure if I'm exactly on the line or not. Oh, maybe these little blocks here would help. Okay, we're going to put that right there. So I can just use this line right here, because I think that we're going to end up using one of the other blocks. I think this one on the left here would be perfect to match with the colors that are on the front of that, but I don't think it'll really go with that red. Or we could use just black. No, that'll be too dark. The white. Yeah, I don't like that with that color, and that one doesn't match really well. And that's too dark, so I think we'll go with this one. Okay, and so what we're going to do here is, how much do we need there? Okay, that's not exactly straight, so let's straighten this out a little bit and see how much we actually need to cut off, because we don't need this whole piece here. Okay, so I'm just gonna, that's gonna go there. So I'm gonna make this straight on this line right here. Okay, Okay, and that should fit perfectly that way. It does, and we're going to leave a little bit of space. And so we're going to cut the other end off. Let's see. We're going to cut that off right. That's kind of tough because it's not on the line. So we're going to cut it off on that line right there. And then that should fit perfectly. Okay. All right, it does. Okay, and so I used this punch for the corners here, so I'm just going to use the same punch for this here. Although that's not straight. Let's make that straight. Wow, that's super crooked. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now let's check that out. Okay, that's perfect. So we're going to use this punch right here. I have these little pieces of paper all over the place. Okay, and I've been using Distress ink in Vintage Photo for this piece here. And so we're just going around the edges. I'm not sure how well this is going to stay because, like I said, it is shiny. Although, if you don't like that shine, what you could do is take either a sanding block, one of these, and just rough it up a little bit on the edges, or a fingernail file works perfect for that too. I keep both on hand, just depending on what it is I'm doing. Okay, so this one here, we want to leave a little bit, like about 1/8 of an inch around that edge too. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut it off. Right, I'm going to use this one. Actually, let me cut it this way first, just because I don't want to waste that whole piece of cardstock. Is that going to leave me enough space? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to use this one here. Okay, be careful with whatever you're using as a cutter. I'm dangerous with a cutter. I usually end up cutting myself. Okay, so in order to make this fit here, we want to go, it still looks crooked, but we're going to go on this line right here. Wait, well, I don't know what is wrong with me today. Okay, there's cork on the back of this. I don't know why it keeps sliding. Maybe I'm not paying attention. I need to start paying. Okay, we're going to hold it right here. Okay. And now that should fit perfect. Okay, and we're going to use the same corner punch that we used on the other two. And I know a lot of people turn it this way to punch. I turn it this way because I tend to miss the corner, not putting it in there correctly. So I turn it upside down just so I can see what I'm doing. And we're just going to ink this here real quick. And we're going to glue it on that page. And the reason I'm using the cardstock is to make it a little bit sturdier, since it is just copy paper weight. But what I'm going to do is I am going to use my Crop-A-Dile to put these. I had little ones somewhere and I can't find them. Maybe. Oh, here they are. Big old. Yes, perfect. Okay, we're going to use these. So the other ones are flat, or flatter, but I don't know if that'll be too big or not. You know what, we will go ahead and use the big ones. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we have a 1/8 on one side and a 3/16 on the other side, and we're going to use the 1/8 because we don't need a hole that's too big, and we're just going to put a hole there and eyeball the other side and put it right there. And we're going to put these in here and fold them down, and this way they'll be hidden and you won't be able to see because they'll be underneath this piece here. Okay, put that in there. And then put these down and make them flat. And we're going to glue it right there. So I hope you're having a good day. I'm filming this on Sunday, and it is raining outside, but we need the rain here at my house. We have a pond on our property, and we haven't had a lot of rain this year, and our pond is getting really low, and some of the fish are dying, so that's not good. I've actually never seen our pond as low as it has been this year. Okay, and then we're going to put that on there. Try and get your glue all the way to the edge. I'm using Fabrifix glue. There you go. Is that centered? Okay. I'm using this glue right here, Fabrifix. I use it for just about absolutely everything. In my experience, it's better than Gorilla Glue and E6000, only because those you have to wait for it to cure, and this one you don't. Looks like it's got something on there. Okay. Well, we can fix that later with something else. Okay, and so I want to put that, do I want it in the middle? I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's put it right there. And no, let's put it in the middle, and then we'll make a pocket out of that. Because that will be unexpected. Okay. There we go. And then that way, if you want, you could always just take a regular piece of copy paper, write journal or notes or ideas or whatever you want, and then just put it right in there. You know, cut it off like, and then that'll be super cute too. Okay, so I made a bunch of these the other day just because I was passing the time, and I think, is that too much red? Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and use that one in there. Okay, have you not been able to see this whole time? Okay, there you go. And then I'll just show you a quick inside. So there's going to be a pocket here, and every single one of these is pockets. And so what I did is just took 6 pages, folded them in half, and then glued this edge to the next piece. And so we have a pocket here, and I'm not done with this. So what I'm going to end up doing is going through and inking up right here around all the edges, so that way you know that there's a pocket right here. I'm just not done with it, so we're in the still working on it phase. Okay, and I didn't want them all to be on top, so every other one, I got one here. And then this one, it doesn't look like there's any pockets, but when you flip it over, I put it on this side. And then this pocket's over here, and then this pocket is on the top. And then this is the last page, and then, so I just put a tuck spot right there. All of these papers, with the exception of this one and this one, as a thank you for getting 150 subscribers, I set up a Ko-fi page. I'll have that link below. And this is a set of 5 digital papers that you can have download. You can go there and download it for free. I am going to put something right here just because this piece of paper here was sold in single sheets, and you can see the barcode there. And we'll probably just take a paper ruffle or something, and maybe we'll do that to all the edges. I'm not really sure yet. So then this pocket is over here, and then this last pocket is up here on the top. Okay, so I guess maybe I'll make another one of these in another video and show you how I put it together. I did make this as a, I guess it's like a journal companion maybe, for the Dear Julie Julie December to Remember monthly challenge. That's why I made this. So this is just a quick little something that you can throw together in a few minutes, really, and then you can just keep them on hand if you need to give a gift out to somebody. Really convenient. You don't even have to put pockets in it. You can just glue them together and have it just a journal like this. You could make all the pockets on the side like this, and then that way it can be like an ephemera holder, or you can put them all at the top and make it like a bookmark, or a large tag holder. That way you don't have to rummage through your stuff like me. All right, so click all the buttons down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you won't miss any of my new content that comes out. And I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and have a great day.